All right. Hey, it's good to see you.
It's so good to see you too.
Oh my gosh. As everybody knows, because I talk about it all the time, you are my favorite. I've said it to you. I always look forward to talking to you and always look forward to new music. And oh my gosh, Tenille, just I love the songs, both of them that have just come out.
You, I really appreciate that. Seriously, it really means a lot to me.
You I mean, gosh, you're so such an incredible songwriter, so introspective and you've often talked about how it's kind of hard for you to kind of, break out and really kind of, at least when talking, not so much in music because that's the whole point of your
Yes.
music, but I'm talking to really kind of get in deep into who Tenille is. Let me ask you this. Are you a crier or are you somebody who doesn't allow themselves to cry if you can help?
Ooh, I can be either version of that. I think when I'm in front of other people, most times I'm like, I don't get that emotional. But then if I'm just like taking a moment to myself, it'll really come undone for
What
sure.
what what makes you cry then?
I mean, stories of resilience or like things that inspire me, like other people like breaking through something hard. I'm just like, wow, that like moves me, or like missing somebody or those kind of things get me. Yeah.
I'm exactly the same way. I don't. I mean, I cry when I'm by myself, and I'm not afraid to say that. And what always gets me are like videos of like kids seeing their military families come
Oh,
home.
yeah, that'll get me too.
Oh, I'll
Woo!
go down a rabbit hole of tears with those, like every single time.
Oh, that is a very emotional thing. That's true.
Yeah. So when you get down that rabbit hole, and you're really writing something that has so much meaning to it, um, what comes first for you? The storytelling, the message, or the hook in just making it commercially, like, musically palatable to the ears?
I think for me, a song usually starts with a concept or something that's like this thread that I just keep pulling in me that's like bugging me, or like I have to figure out how to process it emotionally. So then I'll sit down and try to write about it. Sometimes I'll like hear someone say something in a conversation or hear something in a movie or something I'm reading. I'll be like, ooh, that'd be a good song. So it's not always this like unrelenting
Yeah.
concept, but usually that's where they start for me.
If there was one moment in your life, could be personal, could be professional, that you could have captured that feeling in a bottle and just open it up whenever you want,
Mhm.
what would that moment be where you could just get that feeling back again?
Oh, wow. What a great question. Dang. I've not been asked that. No, I don't think ever before. I would say, I mean, there's definitely like some moments sitting around a table back at home with my family there where everybody's just laughing, playing cards or something. To me, I always think about bottling an emotion when it comes to live shows. Like
Mm.
sometimes we got off the stage from I think some of our very first headlining shows in Canada, and I just was like, they are singing these songs so loud. This is the most insane feeling. Like it's such a high to feel connected to people in a room like that. And to me, that is always I'm at home right now writing and releasing some new songs, getting ready to go back out on the road, but I'm like feeling withdrawals. I wish I had a bottle of that feeling right now for sure.
I hear you. I hear you. I got a couple of those bottles I wish I had
Yeah.
on my shelf somewhere that I could pull down and enjoy them.
Yeah.
I really want to talk about the two songs that are out right now, and it's kind of interesting because one of them is kind of going towards they're being kind of targeted towards more of a different audience than maybe is not as familiar with you, and then of course one that's a little more directed towards the country audience. They're both incredible. They're both great, and I'm hoping I would love to be able to play both of them. I may just do that.
I appreciate that. That's so cool.
But let's start off with As You Are. Let's talk about that one. Tell me the story behind that one.
So, As You Are is a song that I wrote thinking about this idea of wanting to be there for someone else and like to be that kind of comfort, to be these arms that are wide open and to just be like, I'm a safe place. Like, I'll stand out. The vision I had in my head as we were writing is like literally standing in the pouring rain outside the door when someone is not ready to like let you in. And so we finished writing the song, and it was all from this like, this is how I process my vulnerability is I remove myself from it like that. And then I hear the song back, and I was like, oh, wow. Like, it just hit me because I realized I wrote this song because it's what I want to hear when I feel that way or when I'm struggling to let someone in. And so hearing it back definitely was like, wow, I wrote this way more personally than I realized I did as I was making it.
Wow. Was that one of those ones that almost brought you to tears, maybe a little bit?
I mean, yeah, it did. And it actually did in the songwriting process as well, because and in the recording process, like I went back to sing it and I was definitely beating myself up about it in the process. And then I was like, oh wait, like let's think about what this song is about and go
Yeah.
from there.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
other and the other one again is just so good that the thing that brought me here. Oh man. Okay, go ahead. I don't want to get fanboy. Go ahead.
No, I love it. Thank you. This song is about a symbol of the dream for me, which is this Tacoma truck that I've is the only thing I've ever driven since high school, and it's still what I'm driving to this day. It brought me 47 hours from Nashville, made the long drive with my dad all the way to from Grand Prairie to Nashville. And so um it's really my piece of home, and it's kind of been falling apart lately. Like the check engine light's been decorating the dash, and I've sort of had these moments of like, am I really going to keep fixing this thing? And the answer is yes, because I just can't let go of this thing I've become so attached to. So I'm really glad now that it's going to live on through this song.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, listen, you got, is there any place when it finally dies and says, you know what, I've had enough of you putting dents in me? With
Yeah.
Tenille. I've had enough of that. Do you have some place you can park it and just let it sit there, like and just live on?
I mean, good question. Certainly there I'll find a place. I'll find.
In the Tenille Townes Museum someday.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Sounds good to me.
There you go. All right, at the Country Music Hall of Fame, I'm sure it'll be there. Tenille,
I mean, love it.
one of those exhibits. Good to see you. We love you. We can't wait to play the music, and I can't wait to talk to you again soon.
I appreciate you. Thank you for lifting up these songs, and I appreciate everybody listening. We're headed out on the Thing That Brought Me Here tour this fall, coming in October. We're going to be doing a handful of Ontario dates, so I hope to see some of you guys there.
And hopefully we'll have tickets to give away to them. We'll talk to you real soon. Take care.
Awesome. Thank you. Take care. Bye. Have a good day.